Hassan Blasim. I born in Baghdad. I'm filmmaker and I'm writer. I write short story and poem and sometimes article about film. I study film in Baghdad and I do few short films. It's documentary also, some documentary and some fiction. And this time when Saddam Hussein, this dictatorial time, I do some short film about poor people with, it's like just documentary and I get it trouble. And so I leave Baghdad, I go to Kurdistan, to Suleymania. And I continue to do film in Suleymania, like I do fiction film and teaching also direct and writing to film. And 2000 I start leave from Kurdistan to Iran and to Turkey and to Bulgaria through, I'd say in English, illegal immigrant, until after I be in Finland 2004. I write two collection short story, The Madman of Freedom Square and The Iraqi Christ. So when I study film, I make one short film named Gardenia about one guy, he's poor and I get in trouble and I get many questions from secret police. Why you do that? Are you communist? And in this time also my brother in the prison because he is also politic. So I get it many like little bit scary, like all the time they watch me, they ask me, and we have this system when we study in college. Some say I'm this like secret police in college. So all the time they ask me, and what do you do? Where are you going? So I just move to North Iraq, and in North Iraq I do fiction film. After I change my name, I choose a Kurdish name, Azad Uthman, because I worry about my family in Baghdad. So I make a long film fiction against regime, against Saddam Hussein, how he attacked Kurdish people. And also in this time when I'm in Kurdistan, I do this film, Winded Camera, and also I write article against Saddam Hussein and regime and dictatorship, also all that. So also I feel dangers in Kurdistan because in this time the secret police following some people. So after that I leave Kurdistan to Iran and continue this illegal immigrant to Europe. I left Kurdistan to Iran, and in Iran we find some people, mafia people. We pay money for these people, and this time maybe I pay around $400 to these people to just cross the border, and we are really big group. And we cross the border between Iran and Turkey, and this take 2 weeks walking in the mountain. And after we arrive to Turkey, to Istanbul, and I start live illegal without any passport, without any paper, and we can't go to United Nations to be refugee because without any passport. So I start work in many restaurant and factory. This we say like black work, and to get it some money to pay other mafia to cross the border to Greek. And I work like 6 months. I get it some money and I pay for this mafia to cross the border. And after I failed, so I start work again in other factory. And after 6 months, I give the money to other mafia. I try to cross this time, I try cross the border to Bulgaria. And this also take 2 times after I succeeded to go to Bulgaria. And in Bulgaria, same story. I start working in restaurant and to get it to money to pay to some mafia. And this time we find some people traveling by truck through Serbia to Hungary, and I come to Europe. And this all the traveling trip is take like 2000. It's like around 3.5 years, like take to arrive to Finland. So first, when I'm in Bulgaria, I start thinking where I'm going, because it's not my plan. I live in Iraq in this time, so it's like just happened, and it's like my brother live in Germany when I am in Kurdistan. So he say, why you don't come to Germany? Why you stay in Kurdistan? So when after I left, come to Turkey and in Bulgaria, I start think I don't want to go to Germany. So I just start think where I am going all the time. Everybody like with me, some people from Iraq, from Pakistan, they know. Pakistan people, they want to go to England, and some Iraqi people, they go to Swedish, but I just start thinking where I'm going. So must I choose some country? And I choose France. It's like just in my mind, like it's coming. But after I don't go to France because one girl, we are friends, and she is now my girlfriend. And she called me from Finland. She say, why you don't come to Finland? And is Finland a wonderful country? Just stay 4 months and just check if you like it. And I stay in Finland like 8 years. We cross the border, for example, to Bulgaria or to Greek walking. So to Bulgaria, I think like 2 nights to walking, yes, 2 nights walking. The Bulgarian soldier, they catch you on the border. So they send you back to Turkey, and so you try again all the time. So this is what I mean. I felt the soldier in the border, they catch you. So Greek soldier or Bulgarian soldier. And this terrible soldier in the it's special about Bulgarian soldier. When they catch you, and many border in Serbia, like many border, when they catch people, this immigrant illegal in forest and in the night, no camera, no law. They hit people. They like one day, all the time we cross the border in the winter time, because in the winter time soldier to be lazy, they don't go because this big border. So this like you go in the winter in the cold because you think soldier is coming lazy, and sometimes it's like right, they are coming lazy. But one day this Bulgarian soldier, when they catch us, we are a big group, some people from Nigeria, some people from Pakistan. And they put us in the water, in the river. It's very cold, and just we freezing, like sit in the water and with gun. So we sit like just half hour. It's terrible, really. And after we go out the river, and they hit us, and they just want to scare. They say never come to this border. So after they they don't send us to Turkish soldier. They just say back from here. So you start walk all this like traveling again with like tired, and they take everything. They take bag, they take money. Sometimes the soldier, they take shoes. If you have good shoes, they take shoes, and you back to walking. And after when you arrive to Turkey and catch you the Turkish army, and Turkish army again, some stupid soldier, they hit you and they put you in the jail, and after they send you to Istanbul. And the problem in Turkey, because they don't have this law, because I have a lot of illegal immigrant, they don't send you back to home. So they leave you free in Istanbul in the street, say go street. 2004, I be in Finland and arrive in Finland, and I be refugee, and I get it all the paper legal. And I think in Finland they say also, and I believe that the best system for refugee in the Europe, like Scandinavian, like Swedish and Finland. So I don't have now any problem with, I have this Finnish passport, but this refugee passport. And I live in Finland, and I can travel free around Europe. I go many countries. I go like literature festival in Prague, in Berlin. It's so easy. I traveling to Holland, to Amsterdam. Yeah, 2008. Yeah, when it's my publisher invite me to a book named Medina. I have one short story. I apply to visa, and they are refused. I don't come to England. And 2009 publish my first book, The Madman of Freedom Square, and I apply again to be in England, and I go to embassy. They ask me many questions, and they take fingerprint and picture. And when I arrive to England in airport, they do this again, and it's so difficult. They take me one small room, and they start a lot of questions about my background, about everything. And I say to this policeman in this time, I don't want to be a refugee in England. Why you ask me all this question? I do that. I live in Finland, and I have invitation. He say, oh, just like we do that, it's normal. But it's funny also. This funny because it's like, remember how you are a writer and you have an invitation and your book translated to English, and so difficult to come to England. But all the time I think how easy, like a British soldier and American soldier, they go to Iraq without visa, without invitation, and with gun, and they kill people and they back home. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy. 2012, now I am in England. So it's start maybe more easy, maybe they know more information about me. I start a writer when I am like teenager. I start write poem more, and one day when I want to go to college to study, I want to be a writer. So I ask one my friend, I say, what college I go to study to help me to be a writer? And he suggests to me to study film. I find it's wonderful when I go to study film. It's helped a lot. So I write a short story and poem and article about film. When I'm in Finland, I start send my article and poem and short story to newspaper, Arabic, different country, in Arabic, in Lebanon, in Egypt, in Iraq. And I am not happy what they do, because all the time they do censorship about the word. So I decided just write in the internet, and I like around 7 years just write and put it everything in the internet. And after I also work in the Iraqistory.com website. It's about Iraqi short story, and we have 100 short story from Iraq. And I feel like very good with the internet, because no censorship, no control. I can't write what I want. And through this 7 years or more, when I write in the internet, I have very good relationship with many reader and with many writer around the Arabic world, and they support me. Many writer, they say you do very well, because you can broken taboos. For me, it's like not a big problem like broken taboo, because this our problem. We don't talk about taboo like all the time. Of course, the writer in Arabic world, they try talk about taboo, but the problem about language, because how you use language. We have a problem this in Arabic language. We say this Fusha language is different between Fusha language, this old language, Arabic beauty language, holy language, because writer, they scary worry from language, because they think this beauty language, you can't use street language. Yeah, the difference between Fusha is old language, like old Arabic classic language. This, and between Ammeyal, it's like a huge difference, because every Arabic country use different Ammeyal, and this Ammeyal mean like daily language, normal language, what people use in the street, what like life language. This Ammeyal mean, and this different between Egypt and between Iraq and between Syria. But still, I repeated that it's not difficult to understand it. It's not like that. But the writer, they say no. If you write Ammeyal Iraqi, never reader they understand in Egypt. Maybe now, until now, maybe yes, it still is difficult, but that's part from the writer work. So must we change the language, put some new energy for this Ammeyal language, to put it up, to put it like literature language, because we use it in the life. And when we don't use it, this old language, so why we keep old language? And many reader, they don't read book, because they say so difficult. We don't understand this classic Arabic language, and we don't use it. In Arabic country, we have this police language. Some writer and some old writer, they want to keep this language all the time same way. Old language, holy language, poem. They say Arabic language, most beautiful language around the world because it's poem language. For me, it's so difficult. So if you say any simple thing, if you say in Iraqi, for example, say I love you, in this Fusha you say أنا أحبك. It's so funny. People start laughing if you say this to any girl, أنا أحبك. But you write in the story, you write like أنا أحبك, I love you, with old language, but you never do. It's so funny. Like, so we use like عمية, say أنا أحبك. I mean, also when we have dream, when we sleep, like every people when they sleep, if they dream, they hear something or talking, they don't talk Fusha, old language. They talk this Ammeyal, it's normal language. So this big problem make language and literature really different control, limited. It's like all the time we say, I say in Arabic country we have this religion problem, like we have one God, this Allah, so, and one language, holy language, and one opinion. So it's not more colors, you know. You can use the language with different way, of course, you are free. So its control come from different way. If you want to be writer, come from religion, come from language to control you, because must you use old language, and control come from government, from dictatorship, from society. So you fighting all the control. You don't fight just religion problem or language or society or dictator. So it's a huge, really huge problem, and language part from this problem. If you write in Ammeyal, that's a problem. If you write in Iraqi Ammeyal, some people in Morocco or Tunisia, they don't understand you. That's a big problem. But still, for me, it's not a big problem, because in our day, all the Arabic country, they watch a lot of same TV, same channel, and they start understand. And that's not big problem if you can understand Egyptian Ammeyal. So it's not like make a dogma. If we lost this old Arabic language, we can understand each other. That's not in reality. It's not like for example, if I meet any guy from Egypt or Morocco, I can't talk with him. Of course, some word is different, but I can keep and I can learn from him. It's not so difficult. All Iraqi people, they love film come from Egypt, and they understand, and they laughing, and they understand everything. But writer, they keep this dogma. No, it's so difficult how people they understand Iraqi Ammeyal or Egyptian Ammeyal. But that's not real, because all people in Morocco listen song come from Lebanon. All the song, and the famous singer from Lebanon in Morocco, in Libya, because they understand Ammeyal in Lebanon. So they created this dogma. It's not real. For a long time we have this in Arabic country, nationality. We are Arabic country and we are Muslim, and that's all. But that's not real, because we are not all people like Arabic and Muslim. For example, in Iraq, long time when we live with dictator like Saddam Hussein, he tried to be hero in the Arabic world and the Muslim world, and all the time he created picture we are Arabic and we are Muslim. But in Iraq, until now, we have this problem, because we are not all people Arabic and Muslim. We have Kurdish people, Turkish people is coming from Turkey for a long time, and we have different really religion. We have this old religion, Yazidi people, and this Yazidi people, some Muslim people, they say they following devil, they believe devil, because this old really religion. And we have other religion named Sabia, this following Yohanna, this before Jesus. So it's different, really different language inside Iraq, different belief and different religion. And the sad story, because it's coming now, in Saddam Hussein time, we want to be Arabic, and now it's religion coming like up. So they want created Iraq like just Muslim country in the picture. So many people, Christian and Yazidi and Sabia, they start left the country, and they are it's so sad, because these people old. It's like older from Arabic people and Muslim people in Iraq. Some people from Babylon, and we have this Ashuri and Syrian people, and this make all the time we say makes it wrong Iraq if we have all this color. So part from the problem in Iraq now is like how you respect how you respect different religion, how you respect people, they live with us for a long time. But this also because it's religion mixed with politics, so for me, like that, in the Arabic world, they want to create it just all the time. It's coming from religion, one God, one Allah, one Arabic, one Muslim, one nation. But what mean one nation? You can be one nation, of course, with different color, but it's a problem not just in Iraq, in Syria now. In Syria, what happened, all the time we say it's fast to make fire in Iraq because people different, but also it's easy to make peace also with different people. That message, it's so we're fighting about to create it in Iraq. How you can live with wonderful way. You are different and you live for a long time through history. You live together. Why now? Why you hate Kurdish? This, of course, this problem they have roots with dictator, with many time, with war. It's needed. I think it's needed time. Yeah, for example, why this many people ask me, what real problem? Why you can't be in Iraq and be a writer, to write? It's many people, they don't know about many things, maybe inside Iraq, so difficult. For example, still I have many friends, writer, they live in Baghdad. Why they can write and why I can't write in Iraq? Why I live in Finland? Why I don't back to Iraq? For me, it's like, I find Iraqi writer, they talk about taboo. They don't go direct, because in Iraq we have clear, we can't see the problem, so must we talk about that problem. But because they are scary from the militia, scary from the, also they have inside this censorship for a long time. So they don't talk about the problem or theme, they go just around, talk simple language, poem language, about problem, about sex, about religion. So difficult talk inside Iraq. I understand they can't talk about religion really strong inside Iraq, because many militia inside Iraq. Also now we say many mafia in Iraq, like politicians, they are created a new mafia, different mafia in Iraq. For example, I have my friend, his name Hadi Al-Mahdi. He's worked for a long time in theater, and he have little bit same my story. He go to Kurdistan in Saddam Hussein time, and he worked really against Saddam for a long time, through theater in Kurdistan. And after he go to Europe, and he live in Holland, and he have wife and kids. And he just decided to go back to Iraq, because like what I feel now, all the time I feel, must I back to Iraq to fight inside country, to help people more through writing, through film. And he just decided, and he go. And he go to Iraq, and he start work in a radio station. He do some program about corruption, like political corruption, oil corruption, and he talk so hard in this radio, and many people following him. All the car, this radio, they hear what he talk. And they just one day he open in the morning, they knock at the door, and two guys, and he opened the door, and just they kill him. It's like this, to kill him in his house. And before one day, just one day, before he died, in Facebook I write, Hadi, did I back to Iraq? He say never. It's so dangerous country. So he know before, one day when they kill him, he know how it's dangerous. So it's not just him. They kill one guy. He's back from Denmark. He is. I just want to remember his name. He's working the culture ministry when he's back. Also, they kill him when he drive in the street in the Baghdad. Just two cars come beside him, and they kill him with the gun. And they say Iran, some secret police from Iran, they kill him because he won't work against religion. culture. Now religion culture coming up in Iraq, and Iran support that. Like they want to create a religion theater. They do many film now about religion history in Iraq. So also they asked me, for example, they want buy you. One big producer in Iraq, big company, he say me, I give you free check, like you can put what you want money if you write like drama, 30 drama about Hussein, about religion, old religion man, if I write. So they want also like buy you come back to Iraq and work same way. Now in Iraq they try create this religion culture like Iran, because Iran support that also with money, with many different way. It's so difficult, this question. Many people try answer that in newspaper, Iraqi newspaper, they talk about the future and we thinking about, of course, for me, like personal, I don't see like really the picture all really black, nothing. It's, of course, we keep hope because something coming change, because in Iraq, in Iraqi problem, what happened inside Iraq linked with other problem, like we say now Arabic Spring. So all the area like Middle East is coming change. Which kind change to go? For me, the best thing happened, start people talking. Like before, when we have dictator in Egypt, dictator in Iraq, we don't talk about things. Now, like we say, okay, before culture people, they talk, politic people, they talk about human rights, about women. Now start this like daily life in Arabic country and in Iraq, in the street. If you go some coffee shop or any place, people talk about politician corruption. They talk about how women right. No, this women right maybe it's too much coming from West. It's like a big step in the Arabic country. Everybody, many people start interest about life, like which kind of life we want to choose. Arabic Kurdish people, which kind life, which kind human right, which kind literature, all the question just like coming now, it's like so strong everywhere in Arabic country. For a long time, all this question just writer before this revolution, Arabic revolution, is all the question they keep it. We say culture people like writer or artists, just they ask and nobody listen, because they are live out in Europe or they go to prison, the dictator. But now I mean like all the people interest about life, about what happened. That's keep for me. It's keep like one step to see like some hope. One day it's coming more peace in Iraq and in the Arabic country.